Meikofanen, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Awaiting Diablo 4, right? With Diablo 3. So it is May 12th, 2023, and you can see I leveled up a bit on my own outside of the story by doing adventure mode for a little bit. This was maybe a couple days ago, and I'm gonna go back to campaign. And I guess I'll say, before I begin, was there something I wanted to say? I guess I'll just announce that by the time you see this, I think it would have already been done with, but there's the server slam of, the beta of Diablo 4 coming tomorrow, and it's going to last from the 12th, 13th, and 14th, so I'm going to be doing that. And I do want to get, and I have to thank my good friend Kate from Geeky K's ASMR for bringing it to my attention how to get the wolf pup, and I think it's Shiva's horn, which is a cosmetic that goes on your mount. So I have to thank her for that. And how you do it is I have to get up to level 20, go through the story. I don't know if it's going to be the official story of the actual game when it comes out June 6th, or it's just like a beta thing, like a prelude to it. But anyways, I have to go through that, and then once I hit level 20, I have to go after Ashava and do it in a group. And I think there's certain times when she appears, and kill her in a group at level 20. Then I get all that stuff. But at level 20, I get the wolf pup pet. So I have to thank, Geeky K's ASMR for that. So thank you. And resume. I have another fireball that I chilled. I don't know if you can see the frost on it, but it's really chilled. By the way, I also finally decided on a car, and I bought my new car ever since my other Kia Soul got stolen and crashed and totaled. It is another Kia Soul. It is a 2023 version, a more upgraded version with a lot more features. It has it doesn't require a key, so it starts with a push of a button. I just have to step on the gas or the brake and push the button, and it will start. And if I want to stop it, I just have to push the button again, and the car will turn off. And so long as I keep the key in close proximity, like in my pocket or something, it will all unlock and stuff when I push the button. There's a black button outside by the door handle, or on the door handle. You push that and it will open, it will unlock. And the way to lock it is, so long as I have the key on me, I push that black button again. It will also arm the alarm. It also has a monitor thing, like a is it LED or just a flat screen monitor kind of thing, in the middle on the front, like around where the radio is and all that stuff. It is actually the radio, and I can hook up the Bluetooth to that. And whenever I'm backing up, there's a camera on the back, and I can see behind me, and it has like, I don't know how to describe it, but color coded so I know how close I am to something, like another car behind me. So there's like a blue, a yellow, different colors to show the proximity. And it also makes a beeping noise if I get close to things. All these great features. And I'm just trying to remember, everything is all like a digital dashboard and everything. So it's not a real needle or anything. Everything is all computerized now. So I guess, this is the way of the future. And I think I was also told that they pretty much fixed the problem of the USB thing. How it has that weakness where or defect that someone can steal it through the USB. So that's fixed now. So, but yeah, it was quite a bit more, and of course, the insurance only covered so much, like less than half, but still, way better than nothing. But it was, I'll say it is in like the 25K range, but it had to be done. Because I have doctor appointments. I also have to drive my brother to the doctor because I take care of them, and my mom, I have to drive her to the doctor, and so it's something that is needed. Okay, so yeah, last time I just freed Cain, so what was that? Well, we'll see. I can't remember exactly.
I have retrieved the crown.
Oh, the crown. I got the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts.
Okay.
When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems.
Excellent. Excellent. I don't know if there's going to be any upgrades in the skill books. Yeah, that has nothing. Okay, let me salvage. I believe I can just go ahead and salvage all of this. How do I salvage all? No. How do I upgrade this guy? Thought I can upgrade him. Oh, train. Yeah. I keep hitting that. How? Oh, I guess I just close out the window.
The thing about being good in...
challenge. I need essence.
Yes, I think that might be my first train. I guess I will take the time to say, if you're watching this and you know, if you've been watching me for a while but and you happen to enjoy what I'm doing, and you're not subscribed, I just, you know, would greatly appreciate that if you guys would please hit the subscribe button. It would absolutely help out my channel to grow and to get more exposure, of course, and you know, just being able to monetize. And even though I haven't seen any of the money yet, of course, you know, it's going slowly but surely. And I just know it's once I reach that benchmark, it's going to help me. And for someone like me, for you know, someone who's, you know, maybe very well off, I say, it may not really mean all that much, but for someone like me, it will help greatly, a whole lot. So I just want you guys to know that. And all it really takes is just, you know, subscribing and, you know, of course, the views that of course helps. So I really appreciate that.
The night embraces you. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Oh, very, very nice. I think that's an aura, I think, right? I have a lot more space on my hard drive now too, so I think I can record a bit longer videos. I guess since this one is like a limited series, because, you know, my main focus will be, when it comes to ARPGs, it will be, you know, of course, Diablo 4, and that's what I'll be doing, switching off, you know, mixing things up so things don't become stale. You know, mixing it up with, of course, Elder Scrolls series like Skyrim, my special 1,000 subscriber special, Morrowind. I do want to get back to Daggerfall as well. Again, just to, you know, squeeze that in there to mix things up a bit more. So those would be like my main ones. I guess my main ones would be like Morrowind and Skyrim, and the regular ones would be stuff like Daggerfall and
An interesting
the
opponent.
Fallout games like 76 and Fallout 4. But I think, and also Witcher 3. But once I'm done with Skyrim, because I've still yet to go back to it, even though I've mentioned how the next one I would do was going to be Skyrim. It was not. It was this. Because ever since, this kind of changed my plans a little bit, because ever since the news of Diablo 4 coming. But when I'm finally done with Skyrim, and I really want to just focus on the main story of that one, I want to move on to my next big RPG, and I'm deciding between Witcher 3 or Fallout 4. I'll still be doing both, but one would be more of the main focus. So I'll be playing that one more frequently than the other ones. So I also want to take the time to thank everyone for their patience on, how, I don't know if I've been acting strangely, I guess, or being strange. I think that might be more so, I guess if you could really call it that. It really wasn't a big deal, but on my Discord group, sometimes those were the things that kept me up at night, in the middle of the night. So that and drinking a little bit more than what I should have, and all the bad luck I've been having.
Now, back to my mission.
And I'm not just talking about like the ankle and the tooth and the
You will know
the
soon
oral
enough.
surgery.
Help me find my gear. I will reward you
And
well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal
and
place?
some of the other
I
stuff.
must slay the skeleton.
But as if those weren't bad enough, and just other personal life issues I've been going through, which I won't get into it. I won't go into too much detail with that. But, the thing that, as if those weren't bad enough, the thing that broke the camel's back, quote unquote, saying, the straw that broke the camel's back, was my car being stolen. So that was it. So that sort of kind of pushed me a little bit more past my limits. And that was why. So I apologize if there was anything, some kind of crazy rants and stuff, or in any kind of in any place that I did that.
I must heal. That is not possible.
But as I said, I've been taking steps to improve my situation and my life, so things are getting better. And it has started, of course, with the car, one step at a time, right? So now things aren't nearly as bad, and since then gotten better. So I want to thank all of you guys, for bearing with me. Good job. I don't even know if you guys were even able to hear anything I just said through all that fighting, but I don't know, hopefully it wasn't You know, the game volume is
Down
not too
this way.
loud.
He's free! Do not let him be off!
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason you should hunt alone.
If you insist.
After I said all of that about the drinking, right here I am drinking this. But to me, this is just regular drinking. I think it's a couple things. Why? I mean, I don't necessarily drink when I'm not Let's Playing. And there's a couple reasons for it. And one, I just feel as if it goes well with the games I play, you know, with it's like style and flavor, you know, with the Fallout games, there's all this whiskey and bourbon and all that. So, I mean, I think it kind of helps set the mood and helps with the immersion a little bit. And secondly, it's just, I guess you could say, a little bit of style for the Let's Plays. You know, there's a bit of that. So it's a bit of, you know, the immersive aspect of it. When you're playing Skyrim, you know, you go to taverns and stuff like that, and there's alcohol there, and also for you know, the role playing. I don't know what it's a role playing style, I guess. Just it's for the Let's Plays themselves in general, you know. And also, with that being said, I don't really drink, you know, outside of this. So it's not like I'm an alcoholic. As I said, it was at, you know, on my low points where I started drinking maybe a little bit more than what I should.
Black magic
But
bars
other
our
than
way.
that, it's
But the
you know,
will of a
there's
Templar is
nothing to worry
stronger.
about. I'm not just, you know, not like I'm stuck
You were a Templar
recording
John Dar.
and
How could
I
you
have
succumb to this?
big bottles of, you know, whiskey and wine or whatever, and I'm just drinking them while sitting in a chair watching stuff, and you know, it's for the role-playing flair and style and immersion, and for the sake of the Let's Play, that kind of thing. So I just want to make that clear.
No.
Please forgive
Okay.
me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King.
Oh, great.
But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Do as you please. Such
You have an
books
accord.
do not interest me.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Wilt thou accompany me now? Where'd you go? Where are you? You, like, left?
I
Okay.
need to go back.
Back to town and fetch you. Ah. Wait a minute. Huh. Where are these guys here? Interesting. I can just hire all of these and
why
anyone?
are you here?
That is really weird. I didn't even
Surely our friend would have helped you
technically
without
unlock
such a
them,
move.
but I mean,
Not
I would
to our
much
friend.
rather go with
To my order. I mean to recover the lost tomes.
yeah, with the
You always
sorceress.
do what they tell you to.
Okay,
Of course.
okay.
You have no honor and would not understand.
Let's. I mean, this is so excellent for crowd control. Okay, we can go with this because by the time you know, the charm wears off on those enemies, they would have already served their purpose and either killed, you know, the enemies or thinned them out. There'd be so little of them left that my minions can take care of them. So, yeah.
I cannot use that.
Oh. No? I'll
This is
just
well
put
crafted.
something on her for now.
A gift?
Okay. You know, I wish there was a, you know, auto sort like in Grim Dawn in this game, and I thought it had that, but it did not. To make everything, you know, like this. No gaps in the inventory. Maybe because I went into adventure mode, so that's why it unlocked all of the followers. There's only oh.
Give it more time.
Great.
That needs to recharge.
Get it? Yes, and an amulet. Good, good. I'm glad we killed that thing. Squirt's amulet, I think. Squirt's necklace. Okay. Yeah, very good. Very good. And another ring. So it's
Magnificent.
belt.
I must wait.
Decay and rot!
Most impressive.
Blood sucker, yes. Something I should get out of the way too about my play style. You already know it. You know, the way I play Skyrim, but I try to play all of my games like that. Even this, I will
Thank you.
try as much as I can to role play. It can't really be to the extent, I guess, as you know, Skyrim or Morrowind or Fallout or anything like that, Baldur's Gate. But you can still do it, you know. So I try to do it. I'm not necessarily a meta player. I'm really not, actually. I'm more of a role player, you know. But if I come across maybe like a tip or two from someone, but mostly things that I discover on my own along the way. I'll utilize, that technique, regardless if it's, if I come across it as like a meta thing, accidentally, but if it seems like it matches, my role-playing style and it's immersive enough, then, I'll keep it. I'll continue to do it like that. But I never really purposely try to become. I never try to just shoot for the most strongest character. I like to, just like with a film, good examples are like superheroes. People like Superman. He has his kryptonite. Captain America. He has all those great powers and skills and abilities, but even with all of that, he's still fragile as us. In other words, he can heal quicker though, but if he gets riddled with bullets, you gun him down with a machine gun, he will die. So he has to still make an effort to dodge. Someone like Superman, if not for kryptonite, he would be such a boring character. You make a character too powerful, like Superman, and it's so rare that you come across kryptonite, the character becomes boring, when they're godlike. It's the more human, human-like characters with flawed characters, not necessarily human, but flawed characters that make for the more interesting kind of characters, which is the kinds that I like to play, so that's why. That's what I find so fascinating and fun, really, about Daggerfall, is because when you create your character, you actually can select, weaknesses and strengths, and all of which are balanced out with, how difficult the enemies are and how much XP you get, depending upon how many weaknesses you pick,
There are so many secrets within these
and
halls.
how many
Too many
strengths
for
you
just
pick.
one mind to fathom. Someone like the prophet was here.
I'm
And you
afraid
can
not.
fine-tune that to your desire, which is what I love.
The night embraces you.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger, should I fail to contain that which tears at me. I must venture down into the labyrinth, to die alone.
Okay. Oh, right. Was it T or S? Okay. Bloodsucker. You pull nearby health orbs or globes to you. Yeah, I like that. You're passive. I'll just go for that for now. Or consuming a corpse has a chance to spawn. These two, this one and the blood siphon with that ruin attached to it, go well together. So I'll do that. It's a smart match. So. Okay.
If you insist.
Search for the royal crypt. Oh, here, okay. Very good. There we go.
No.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Clearly they do not know who you are around here.
I have trained well.
Flush. Yeah. A very large pile of flesh, which is good. I'm trying to get around to the regular people that I watch. When it comes to live streams, of course, one person would be Surviving the Horrors channel. My very, very good friend Todd Iwanitz. But also, I've been getting around to my very, very dear friend Ayina Dakajit. Her Let's Play. She's currently doing Oblivion, but right now I kind of shifted it to Grumpy Scamp right now because I've recently been trying to catch up with his Let's Plays now, and I'm going to go back to Ayina da Khajiit. I try to juggle a couple, at least, one person that I focus on, that I watch, but I try to do maybe two people at a time, so I'm not overwhelmed with all these Let's Plays. But I do have to also get back to the likes of Wifey Whale and Pongo, for example. Oh, wow, okay. I have bone armor. Let's try this again.
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Evil shall perish.
Not enough essence. I must wait.
The Shadowroom High Priests in Korath
That would be
proclaimed
Lord
Leoric king of
Cain, I
Honduras many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Lac Danan was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric.
The crater. This is unexpected. How did you come here?
I remember falling.
Who are you?
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness is coming, and I must remember.
You must get to safety. Then you will find answers.
Rubber banding.
I believe.
Can skip that. And okay, could I? Okay.
Yes.
This Book of Cain, I think, was introduced with the Reaper of Souls DLC or expansion. Upgraded Leoric's crown.
You are too kind.
I found him in the crater.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Okay. So, yeah, you know, I've been playing for a little over 45 minutes, so I think this actually makes a good place to end it. I know I mentioned earlier I can make them longer, but that's the case. You know, I could, you know, I try to keep it anywhere between like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, right? But I think it's more so that I don't have to really worry too much when I'm recording.
Is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed.
Run out of hard drive space. I could just kind of
more
play
miraculous.
somewhat leisurely and not have to worry about it too much. But at the same time, I don't want to make them super long. You know, as I said, you know, an hour max if possible. But sometimes, you know, it maybe makes a bad place to end it, and I have to go over that, or I get so caught up into it that you know, when I look, I'm maybe like an hour and 10 minutes into it or so. But that's kind of rare now. But it's also, you know, for you guys, you know, the viewer, I don't want you guys to get too bored just, you know, watching Let's Plays that are super long. I think, as I said, an hour is a very good amount and tolerable length of time. So that's why. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, quick shout out to Geeky K's ASMR. Please head on over to her channel and subscribe to her. And I still, of course, have to make my big shout out video at some time. But see you guys. Thanks. And looking forward to Diablo 4.